Buenas, seguimos en The Witcher 2. Vamos a hablar con Trish y a liberarla. Hola, Trish.
Geralt?
Sí, soy yo. Vamos a echar un pequeño.
Didn't expect to see me.
Are you kidding? The only person you expect to see in a Nilfgaardian dungeon is the executioner.
Did they torture you?
They tried various things, but they got nothing from me.
I traveled half the world to find you.
I know it was hard on you. I'll never forget this, you hear? Never.
I'd slaughter half the Nilfgaardian army for a friend.
Aniquilaría la
I know you
mitad.
remember the lodge, Triss.
How do you know of the lodge?
Doesn't matter. I also know the lodge was behind Demavend's assassination.
Geralt,
Te pillé.
I trust you.
True. I'm a member of the lodge. Just like 8 other sorceresses.
Ya son 9
But if you
hechiceras.
think I'm responsible for the lodge's actions, you're badly mistaken. The lodge is a theater for 2 actresses. Sheila and Philippa have long dominated it.
To the point where you didn't know about the murder they planned?
To the point where I was no longer invited to gatherings.
Why?
They stopped trusting me.
Because you didn't agree with them?
9 women very rarely agree on anything. The actual problem was that
Tell me.
I was close to you. If Sheila fears anyone, it's Geralt of Rivia. The lodge did everything to convince me that our relationship didn't bother them,
Hola.
even that it
Me has
suited them.
mentido,
But
maldita.
they manipulated me. Through me, they fed you select information. Depending on the circumstances, they twisted facts.
We're still close. They could still be doing it.
Don't insult me.
Calm down, Triss. Reynold Ep Matson claimed otherwise, but I'll always take your word over that of some Nilfgaardian.
Malvado
lowlifes.
Nilfgaardiano.
Now, you'll tell me everything you know. You need to learn the truth.
All existing councils of mages disintegrated after the Thaned massacre. We all acted separately. Philippa decided to create a new organization, a secret one this time. When I was sworn in, it never crossed my mind that the Lodge's plans would soon become secret to its members. As you know, Philippa's not one for minor undertakings. She presented a plan for creating a
Estado
powerful
poderoso
state
controlado por
controlled by
hechiceras.
sorceresses.
No wonder the kings are opposing the sorceresses. Nobody likes a schemer.
Philippa and Sheila never lacked ideas or enthusiasm. To control a powerful state, they needed to create one first. Or find a wealthy land with a suitable political arrangement and an easily manipulated ruler.
Demavend y
Sheila
Astenis.
chose the Pontar Valley,
Sí, el par de
Demavend,
luces.
and Stennis.
I'd choose the same if I were her. Demavend didn't have a network of spies anywhere near as good as Henselt's or Radovid's.
Nor could he count on the loyalty of such men as our dear Vernon Roach. At one of our meetings, I just asked how they imagined overthrowing Demavend. That was the last time I was invited. After Demavend's death, I became suspicious but had no evidence. Philippa brushed me off.
Maldita.
When you went off to meet Yorveth and Sheila was busy with the Karen's carcass, I managed to scan parts of her megascope. That's when I learned that Sheila had dealings with Letho.
Hola.
If only I'd learned that, everything could have been different.
Letho must have shadowed me when I entered Sheila's room. Then he forced me to teleport us to somewhere near Vergen.
Did you talk to him?
He wasn't aggressive. In Vergen, he told me that Sheila commissioned them to assassinate Demavend. Them being the Witchers of the School of the Viper. Sheila helped them prepare the assassination.
I wonder why he told you about it.
Is that important?
Conspirators who suddenly divulge everything? I'd be suspicious.
There was some interference as we teleported to Edirne. I emerged intact, but pretty battered.
Sí, lo del
I
troll.
met the troll who fell in love with you.
He saved me, tended to my wounds. But when he started treating me like a caged canary, I fled. I knew Philippa was in the area. I decided to go see her and lay my cards on the table.
Maybe Letho wanted just that.
I met a woman at Philippa's house. Thought she was just a servant or Philippa's lover. Before I could speak,
Hey,
I was
Cynthia.
overpowered by
Me la ha
spells.
tirado.
I hardly expected an attack. The pain I felt as my body was compressed. It's indescribable. As if all my bones were being broken. It's even worse when you return to your true form. In any case, Philippa had no idea her lover was a Nilfgaardian spy. I was carried as that figurine all the way to Loch Muin. Asira decompressed me back just before they murdered her. Shillard interrogated me but learned nothing.
Oh, pues, me lo debes. Me lo debes. Me lo debes.
I didn't piece the puzzle together until I was here, in the dungeon. Now you know everything.
That'll have to do for now.
We'll learn more at the talks.
You're going to attend?
You have no memory of how the world worked before the Thanad massacre.
Actually, I know exactly how it worked.
That means...
We'll talk about my memory later.
All right. If the Council and Conclave still existed, kings wouldn't be assassinated and massacres would be less frequent. This is our chance to restore these institutions, and we shouldn't miss it.
Sí, pero se va a liar un
Normalizing
poco.
relations between the rulers and the mages who advise them is our only chance for peace.
And our only chance to dismantle the Lodge.
The Lodge will disintegrate anyway. Once the kings learn it was behind the assassinations, they'll start a witch hunt. We can prevent that from happening. I'm all for punishing the guilty, but can't abide collective responsibility. I'm ready to go and reveal everything I know about Philippa Eilhart, Sheila de Tanserville, and their schemes.
Let's go then.
Habrá que matar a más Nilfgaardianos. No, por aquí.
Those Nilfgaardians, that's your work?
Correcto.
They followed their leader too blindly.
Who killed them all?
They didn't slaughter themselves.
A ver, por aquí no es. Ah, puede ser por aquí, sí. Lupa.
We shouldn't arrive at the same time. Let's split up.
Triss,
Yes?
that was some mess. I
Ay.
wouldn't want to see you hurt like that again.
O sea, le ves la cara que se le gusta.
Don't worry, I'll manage. See you at the talks.
All right.
Pues suelta un ibérico. Ven. Ya nada para subir otro más. Pues vamos para allá. Aquí ya no hay nada que hacer. Bien, 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 bien. O sea, podemos hacer todavía esa misión secundaria, pero paso. O sea, Cynthia.
Renounce magic, I tell you! In a hurry to see the deliberations.
Here on urgent business.
Your dress seems to confirm it. Excuse you indeed. I suppose I couldn't much care. I've heard what I came to hear.
And what, pray tell, was that?
The rightful heir will ascend to the Aedirnian throne. There will be
What?
peace in the land. What more could one want?
Me estás contando,
Stennis
primo.
is here?
King Stennis. Crowned 2 days past in Vengerberg. Merely send a messenger here. All those present promptly agreed that he will make a good ruler.
Prince Stennis. A poisoner, coward, and schemer. He trembled with disgust when he spoke to the peasants. Disdain flowed from him like vomit. But he didn't deserve to be lynched. That was not the justice Saskia fought for. Prince Stennis I, son of Demavend III, became the 17th king of Aedirn.
A ver lo que
He
tardan en
won the hearts
matarlo.
of the people. They saw him as the hope of the nation. The realm ravaged by war, needed a ruler sensitive to the plight of his subjects. King Stennis I was just that.
El rey Penis, como lo llamaban los enanos.
Good that you're here. We don't have much time.
Seems like we never do.
First we have to get by the guards.
Leave that to me.
Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Siempre lo tengo. ¿Cómo que derrota a los soldados? What?
The Kingslayer! Get him!
Vale.
Might have tried to reason with them.
Ellos no han querido razonar
Easier
conmigo.
this way. Trust me.
Path's clear. Can we go?
Correcto. Vamos. Ya esto
Yeah,
es todo la etapa final del
Everything
juego.
will be revealed at last.
Así que ya no hay vuelta atrás. No hay vuelta atrás.
Whether you like it or not, John Natalis, Temeria will be divided.
For the good of the entire North.
The united forces of Kedwin and Redania will end the fighting among the elder houses and secure peace from Gorsvelen to Ellender. At present, Temeria is starting to resemble the Pontar Valley.
Which, if I understand correctly, is currently controlled by Edirn.
You are mistaken, Radovid. Vergen is free.
Free? What precisely does that mean?
Lormark is not Kedwin's, and Edirn no longer controls Upper Edirn. We have rejected Prince Stennis,
King Stennis.
and handed King Henselt's army a resounding defeat.
Your forces, my dear lass, are nothing but a motley array of rebellious peasants and elven brigands. Sooner or later they will need to swear allegiance to someone, or they will be defeated and dispersed.
The peoples of the Pontar Valley will swear allegiance to me, Queen Saskia.
La reina Saskia.
As an independent realm, we hereby speak in favour of reconstituting the Council and Conclave.
You're a lovely girl, but you issue from common stock. The sole crown you are worthy of donning is a wreath woven of wildflowers. Redania will recognize no other coronation.
Babum, babum.
In that case, you must choose King Radovid. Will you carve up Temeria, or march on the Pontar Valley? Henselt, last of the line of the unicorns, has sworn to recognize the Pontar Valley as a free realm. Philippa Eilhart witnessed it.
Philippa Eilhart is in my dungeon, awaiting trial for treason.
She was in your dungeon, Radovid, but is no longer. She will sit at my side in Vergen as my royal advisor.
Ahora llegamos nosotros ahí para acabar de liarla.
To the matter at hand. The document describing the charter of the Council and the Conclave is, as previously ascertained, an exact copy of the charter found in the ruins on Thanet Island. The more important question relates to the Conclave and its power to designate royal advisors. Today, randomly chosen mages and sorceresses reside at many courts. However, in the time of the previous Conclave, such persons were carefully chosen.
Why shouldn't we pick our own advisors?
These individuals bear great responsibility, Your Majesty. The Conclave needs to be certain they are competent.
And that they will keep the Conclave's interests in mind.
Amiga.
Obviously, sire. The Conclave's chief interest is the well-being and prosperity of the northern kingdoms. The document has been signed by every member of the Conclave we have proposed, as well as by all but one of the designated advisors. We await only Sheila de Tanserville's signature.
Without our royal seals, you shall be allowed to designate advisors to cowherd at most.
That is true, Your Majesty.
Sheila de Tanserville should never be allowed to sign this
Aquí llega
document.
Tris. Ajá.
Triss Merigold, you decided to join us after all.
De Tanserville has royal blood on her hands. She can't sit on the conclave.
That is a lie.
Have you anything to support these claims, Marigold?
Marigold.
There are witnesses who will confirm that Sheila de Tanserville was behind the assassinations of Demavend and Foltest.
Officials of the future council and conclave. Sheila de Tanserville should be arrested and tried. If Triss Marigold speaks the truth, Lady de Tanserville will be condemned to death.
Ahí llegan los de la rosa llamente. Babum, babum, babum.
Sheila de Tanserville, until Triss Marigold's charges are dismissed or refuted, you cannot sit on the conclave.
Arrest her.
Era voz a la Saskia, seguramente.
You don't know the whole truth. Marigold doesn't know what she's talking about.
Ahí está el dragoncito. Como todos ardiendo. Oh, joder. Pues ahora tenemos que ir allí. Y va a tocar la lucha con el dragoncito. No, es un juego de niños. Un juego de niños.
Geralt! We're trapped! Magic's no good here! I can't get us out! Sheila! You have to get Sheila!
Vale. No, estaba por aquí.
Stand back while you can, Witcher. You can't stop me. Not you, not anyone else.
No ni nadie.
If I have to, I will kill you.
Vas a comer las torres. ¡Me quemo! ¡Ah! Me vuelvo a quemar. Hola, amiga.
You're late. I've already managed to stabilize the portal.
You've got nowhere to run. Sooner or later, somebody will find you.
I prefer to leave on my own terms.
Where's Letho?
Sir Synthesis will tend to him, as she will to all the fools who get a hard-on at the mere
Empalman
thought of
pensando
burning
en
a
quemar una
sorceress
hechicera.
at stake.
Where is he?
I don't know, fool. I've been looking for him since Foltest's assassination. Letho cheated all of us. We were deceived by his dull face and sluggish stare. Don't you understand? The Lodge sought a way to get rid of Demavend, that's true. He was a weak, volatile king. Edirn would eventually choke to death under his rule. We chose the lesser evil. He had to be eliminated, and Letho happened to be at hand.
Foltest? Henselt?
We had nothing to do with that. After assassinating Demavend, Letho used our gold and magical support to find and meet Yorveth. The elf was to help him hide until the matter blew over, or so I thought.
Puto Leto.
The Lodge did not condemn Foltest to die.
Then who did?
Nilfgaard. Letho is the king of liars and emperor of traitors. From the start, he worked for the glory of the great sun and the white flame dancing on the graves of his foes. He lied to everyone. Me, Yorveth, your stupid little Triss, and you.
Got any evidence?
A moment ago, I received a message from the Lodge's agent in Sintra. The Imperial Army is on the move. They're fording the Yaruga now. Do you think the North can defend itself in the current situation? And can you count on another miracle at Brenna?
I don't know. But you made it all possible and you'll answer for that. The stigma of treason is yours for all time.
We shall see. For no one will leave this city alive.
Joder.
No one will tell this story. Philippa controls the dragon. As soon as I disappear, it will turn the city into a flaming tomb. We may have lost a battle, but the war is just beginning. You, however, shall not
Este
take
es tu
part in
fin,
it.
brujo.
This is your end,
Yeah.
Witcher. Farewell!
Ahora hay un error.
The diamond! Someone replace the diamond! This one's flawed! I'll be torn to bits! Geralt, remove it!
No. No lo voy a remover. Revienta, zorra.
The diamond! Remove the diamond! I'll give you anything you want!
No. Es lo que le pasa a los traidores.
No! No!
¡Baboom! Por estúpida. Hostia. ¡Uy, va! ¡Qué épico! A ver, ¿puedo guardar? No se puede guardar en este momento. Ahora va a tocar lucha con el dragón. Bueno, ya hemos tenido una, pero ahora va a tocar otra. Aquí arriba. Y la haremos ahora en el siguiente vídeo. Bueno, ya está casi muerto. Pero bueno, ahora lo seguiremos. Hasta ahora, hi hi.